Hey everybody, and welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. Hope you're doing well and keeping out of mischief. And here's a little bit of this. Look, we've overdone it, right? I think we've a little bit. People are complaining. They haven't. No, but don't start. No, there we go. That's as much. But we have no snow on. Snow. There we go. Oh dear. If only it was like easy as that. Just there we go. Snow. It's beautiful. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having fun. It's getting close. The big day is getting close. It's all good. As I'm recording these, look, behind the scenes. Hold on. Montage behind the scenes. I'm recording these in batches, and I still haven't finished shopping. I'm a fool. There we go. Back to normality. Right. Okay. So basically, this is a mystery person. You know it by now. We go through the seasons instead of the 12-month forecast version on the website, which is a deep dive into stuff. Each day is a mystery person, which really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Oh dear, it's the worst business idea ever. Oh dear, thank goodness it's not business. Anyway, so apart from claiming this back, claiming that back. Right, so basically, oh dear, I'm glad this is over. Oh, this was here, like young whippersnappers. Come in for a second. If you are thinking to yourself, next year, what would be a great idea to do? May I suggest not, I repeat, not doing a day by day thing. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. Right, yeah, so here we go. It's the final push. It is all right. It's okay. It's day 23. It's going to be fine. The big boy is coming on December the 25th. Remember, there is one additional one. And it's the last time for me to be able to tell you, my sweet no, it's not, actually. I can tell you tomorrow as well. But don't forget, if you've got children in the household, grandkids, that kind of thing, they'll be able to track Santa, Father Christmas, Saint Nick, whoever you want to call them, over on the live feed that we've got going on the channel as well. Because I do know from past experiences being... Oh yeah, bring your iPad from school. Oh yeah, I'll show you. There you can follow Saint Nick here. You know, old Nick. You can What do you mean it's blocked? What do you mean this is not appropriate on your iPad from school? What do you mean? Outrageous. Anyway, so that is a thing, and you can do it via here. So it's all good, and thank you so much for everybody who's been watching it already, playing along with the music. I know that has been fun. So that is there for you. Now, this mystery person, controversial once again, I know, but it, like I keep on saying, it's a collaboration that's going to win through. It's the collaborating of everybody together from all sides, all clubbing together for the greater good. The greatest good. So this is a 2025 prediction reading for... Russell Brand. Yes, very nice indeed. Russell Brand, who has made big inroads, it seems, in America. And I'm intrigued to see how he's going to apply what he's learned over there to over here. So that's why we're going to do this old chestnut. So for the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you. So, ooh, spring looks good. Oh, summer looks excellent. Okay, autumn feels a bit, but okay, end of the year is pretty good. Overarching energy, Empress, nice. This is what I was talking about. Fruits of your labor, your harvest. What does that really mean? That's your skills, your mindset, your knowledge base, your understandings, your connections, your friends and family, your driving license, a roof over your head, all the rigmaroles and stuff that you've accumulated along the way. So this is literally what I was talking about. There it is. So that's nice. I like that. Very, very nice indeed. So, where's my deck? There's my deck. Right. Cartoon Clarity deck. So spring. Spring is an interesting one. Spring... it feels as if Page of Pentacles is kind of like a whimsical proposal kind of thing. King of Swords, I'm trying to tap into who that is. This feels like Russell approaching somebody with an idea, a concept, a possibility, a suggestion, a partnership. And it's going to work out pretty well. But it's one of those situations where I can't quite tap it. It doesn't feel like an energy that I know that we've done so far. It doesn't feel feels very business. I know it's the King of Swords, so truth, knowledge, information, that kind of stuff. But it feels like, here is a suggestion, here is an idea, what do you think? Okay, so let's get some clarity on that shenanigans. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. That one, okay. And please put in your comments down below, if you're reading along, your thoughts about these sorts of things, and also what are you hoping for over, Christmas and the New Year and stuff like that? Is there a particular family that you're going round towards, or is there what are your hopes? Not necessarily like plastic stuff. I'm not talking about presents. It's like just generally kind of like what we're hoping for. What are the traditions in your family? So overarching energy. This is that investment, the real estate, the kind of planting the seed, which is pretty much identical to what we were talking about there, which is nice. We're in the zone. Very, very lovely. It was about bloody time. Fury. Ooh. Savings feels as if that's compensation. They're livid that they've got to give this up. There is some sort of, he's not into like any court issues or anything like that, has he? That's all been squashed, isn't it? But there is some sort of compensation, some sort of kind of payout. That's why this person's livid that they're having to share this. Wow, that was not what I was expecting. Because it quite, like I said, it felt quite bouncy, quite proposal, prospect, kind of concept, that kind of stuff. But there is definitely something here that he's then going to be able to take this to invest into something. Hence, like happily ever after kind of card here, 10 of Cups, 2 of Wands, plotting, planning, scheming, putting it together, Google searches, that kind of thing, to kind of really kind of make it a thing. But yeah, that's really the fury and the that's really kind of left field for me. But as always, this is these readings are from their point of view. So quite, from their point of view, it's like, here's a proposal, here's a thing. So I was like, energetically wise, I wasn't expecting kind of the response from it, if you get me. Each to their own. We all learn together, don't we? This is why I enjoy the magic trick. Do you know what I mean? It's fun. It's enjoyable. So 10 of Cups, 2 of Wands. Happily ever after. Feeling comfortable. Fun, enjoyment. Happy families. That kind of malarkey. But now it's like, where do we go from here? Where do we plot, plan, scheme? Those two. Okay. Oh, hello. Cool. Almost poked my eye out, that one. Flipping it. Who said health and safety? I'm wearing a high-vis vest, so the cards know where I am. That's the important thing here. That's the marionette on the side. Something about it's like, I've got no strings to hold me down anymore, kind of energy. But that doesn't feel as if it's the last of it. It feels like goal 1, tick. So for me, it's a bit confusing why suddenly I'm getting a shopping list. Overarching energy, trap. Somehow he was tricked into this, but he's now getting out of it. Maybe a contract of some description. But it does feel as if it's like, finally, sweetheart, coach, knowledge, sharing the knowledge, sharing the wealth in that respect. Sweetheart, obviously it's on the Ten of Cups as well, so it's like happy, happy, joy, joy. Robbery. Out in the cold with illness, fright. Robbery feels like stolen time. Kind of like an asset in that respect. But it's like, notice how, I know, like, I always look at how the cards have laid out and stuff like that. Still trying to be sneaky, trying to move this way, looking back towards happy families, kind of, I'm not here, sneaking out. So this, I think, is goal 2. Now they've resolved like this, whatever that is. And it does feel like there may be, I don't know how many kids he's got, but there may be another one coming. That feels kind of that the joyful kind of like, oh wow, that's amazing kind of thing. But this lot are, and it does feel like there's at least 4 of them are crapping themselves for the ramifications of it. The kind of, they're now trapped. Interesting. Oh, well, this is really not what I was expecting at all. Autumn. I keep wanting to say August, but I don't think that's special in this reading. I think that's just me being dyslexic as always. I've said it in other readings as well. So it's just like, yeah, whatever. The World card, a new cycle, but the 8 of Swords, I'm trying to tap down who that is because it feels a bit vague. So let's have a look. But it could be these 4 people over here. Sweet Dreams in reverse. So that's kind of 9 of Swords, sleepless nights, worry, anxious, anxiety, that kind of stuff. Let's have a look here as well. Wow. Okay. Justice. Overarching energy. Like I was saying, that maybe these have been arrested now or overloaded. We've got pride here. We've got aid, helping hand. Always see that as like the hand of God kind of thing. Idea, light bulb moment. Very similar to kind of the Ace of Wands, kind of the aha energy. Libation, leaning into his faith, his newfound faith. Or he's labelled it now, hasn't he? It's Christian instead of kind of spiritual. Yeah. So I just think it's the timing issue. It's all coming in at the same time where there's definitely some, I don't know, I keep seeing like a gallery at a TV centre kind of thing. So you've got the screens and then you've got the control centre and the director and stuff like that. So I don't know if this is him growing what he's doing on YouTube and Rumble and stuff like that. And so it's just a lot of work happening at the same time, as well as kind of the ramifications up here and getting all that sorted. So he's just feeling overwhelmed. But this is a lot more complicated reading than I was expecting, because going in for the new boys and girls, for every reading, I just kind of like let go of the previous reading, put the kettle on, treat myself to a tinkle maybe, kind of like, you know, potter around a little bit to release the energy of the past reading to bring in the new. And as the new energy was coming in, it was very much kind of happy, peaceful, enjoyable, just generally kind of bouncy energy. So this is kind of skewed me a bit. This is kind of making me feel a bit, from his point of view, at least, it's in control. And it feels as if, with the pride here, with the self-love, self-care, that kind of thing, the aid here feels like somebody else, especially with the aid here, the same hand here, coming in to support and that kind of thing. I think the main element to this, yes, he's completed goal 1 up here, and now it's goal 2, which is getting like just desserts here, and there's justice here. So that's quite a quick energy there, but it feels as if there's a lot of partnerships involved. He's drawing alliances and really kind of tapping into those sorts of energies. So I think that's what the real support here is, and like the collaboration that I keep on bashing on about. I think this is where he's starting to do it over here. So sorry, I've just caught indoors going into the celebrations, heroes. That was the noise in the background. If you like, bearing in mind they could literally take the pot with. Dear, oh dear, caught them red-handed, hand in the pot. Oh dear, there's going to be trouble. There's going to be a wag of finger. So, the winter. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Once again, these offers coming in to partner up with different things. 3 of Wands, reviewing their situation, the progress, how are we doing, that kind of stuff. Which is lovely to see at the 3 of Wands at the end of the year, because that's where you kind of want to see it. As you're going into the kind of hibernation time, that reflection, the reviewing, the plotting and planning for next year, that kind of thing. If you're watching this in real time, this is very much a time for you to do some reading, some research, that kind of thing, kind of plotting and planning and scheming. So when spring comes around, you can quite literally jump ahead of the game. Everybody else is then scrambling. The good weather's outside. We need to think about stuff. Meanwhile, you've already done it. You're ahead of the game. You're using the natural flow of the year, the different seasons, to be able to then jump ahead and do stuff and put the action in. And then in autumn, you're reaping your rewards, your harvest, which is lovely to see. But, apology. Overarching energy. We've also got cursed here. These 4 people. Quitting, feeling on their own. Yeah, that feels really, because from his point of view, which is lovely to read, that's mainly the reason why I like this is the second reading we've done of Russell Brand. Energetically, it's just a nice place to be. It's actually quite, and it's all very much going with the flow, that kind of energy. Quite a nice place, energetically. So the loneliness here feels very much kind of, it feels as if he just doesn't want to keep doing it by himself. And so the withdrawal here, it feels as if there is this new way of doing things. The curse, this misfortune, does feel as if we're referring back to here again, waiting for the apology, like the apologies coming in, some of these people being prosecuted, that kind of stuff. And it's like finally get rid of it. It feels like this is getting rid of the these misfortunes, these upsets, to finally get back on track. The awakening or the withdrawal or the quitting or whatever you want to call it here, this card, does feel as if there is kind of a different way of doing it. It's not new. It's not legacy media. It's new media, but it does feel as if he's bored of doing it by himself in a small team. He wants to kind of work in partnership, and which is what we've had all the way through this, working with people to really build something substantial, important. Not necessarily from an ownership point of view, more of a collaborative, more of a cooperative, maybe, kind of element to it. But it does feel very strongly like, after this year, he's like, look, let's get some support in. Let's get some work. Let's work together. Let's build something, so that we're not alone. We can't be kind of, what's just popped in there is we can't be picked off one by one. We're working together. I'm going to get the Kipper deck out as well, because this does feel quite a moment to really get this out, because I don't know why I was dragged towards it. So, toil and labour, putting the work in. Yeah, this is the kind of little bit too much, but he's chipping away at it. There is concern, yeah. Leaning into the marriage, which we had over here. Overarching energy, pathway, going towards the greater good, as it were. So the concern here very much feels like these four people. I know we've got three here, but it does feel like four people. So there's a lot going on in autumn, but he's leaning into his faith. He's got ideas. He's building some stuff. He's working together. He's trying to make things happen. It does feel like a huge relief is just like this time next year if you're watching along with us. Yeah, it feels like thank goodness kind of energy. So I think we're going to leave it here right now. I know that we breezed through it, but it was quite an easy kind of the flow of the energy, as it were. Like I said, it's a nice place to be. He's a nice lad. He just comes, just energetically tapping in. So if you enjoyed this reading, please thumb me like. That would be really cool. If you know anything about what we've highlighted here, please educate myself in the village down below. That'd be amazing. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.